This is the Civilian Marksmanship Program John C. Garand match held at Clark Rifles, Inc. on Saturday, 14 May 2011. This was my first rifle match in 2 weeks short of a full year. I was badly out of practice, but still managed to place in the middle of the field. Marksmanship skills are perishable and must be actively maintained. The training I received from the Appleseed Project is responsible for my still adequate performance after nearly a year without live fire practice. The John C. Garand match is typically a 300-point match held at 200 yards for the short course A, or 500 points for the longer course B. Today's match was the usual short course, requiring 35 rounds, the first 5 being sighters. Course B has a double-length slow-prone stage and adds a sitting or kneeling stage. The match is intended for United States service rifles of the World War II era, including the M1903 Springfield, M1917 Enfield, M1941 Johnson, M1 Carbine, and the eponymous M1 Garand. Completion of a Garand match qualifies the competitor to purchase surplus rifles from the Civilian Marksmanship Program at a favorable price. These rifles are often in rough condition, what the NRA grading system would call fair, but are almost always complete and serviceable. My own rifle is what the CMP terms rack grade, and was returned to the CMP after many years of service in the Greek Army. This rifle was very generously donated to me by a reader of my website. Safety is the first concern as always. When arriving for a rifle match, keep your weapon cased until the match director instructs you to place it in the rack or bring it to the line. When not in use, always insert the open bolt indicator, the chamber flag, to indicate the weapon is in a safe condition. Most high-power rifle matches, in my experience, follow a similar format. You will lay out your prone mat, spotting scope, and other gear in the designated area, usually just downrange of the benches at a typical club's firing line. The match director will give a safety and course of fire briefing, explaining how many rounds are to be fired, on what targets, in what order, and under what conditions.
Our house is behind here, that's why all these baffles and things are here, so obviously we don't want to shoot rounds that leave the rim, so just be as careful as you can with that. So all shots must hit the paper. Everybody here now has gone through the qualification thing, so they've demonstrated that your rounds can hit the paper, and as we go through the match, if we find someone shoots and we can't account for all rounds, we're going to have to stop that person from continuing to shoot. Relay 1 will shoot 5 sighters, prone, slow fire, and then 10 per score. Then you go down and pick the best 10, and that will go on your scorecard. And you guys all got the scorecards, those green cards that I passed out. So you take those with you and have the person next to you score. So if you two guys are there, just switch cards and just to the right or to the left, so you're not scoring your own target. Then when you get done with their pasters that are in containers down below the targets, there's black pasters and there's beige pasters, paster targets. So the next person shooting will use the same target. Now we'll do relay 1, we'll do slow fire, and then we'll go down and score it. Then we'll do rapid fire. Relay 1 will take their equipment off the line. Relay 2 will come and do the same thing, and then go down, score, and then relay 1 will come back and do their standing. Then relay 2 will come back and do their standing. So when it's all done, there are scorecards that are posted on the board there. So each time you shoot a round, go up there and score it, put your score up there. We'll add them all up at the end. For those people that do fairly well, we have silver, we have gold, silver, and bronze little pins that we give out for if you obtain a certain score. Okay, so relay 1, bring all their equipment to the line except the rifles, and we'll get started in a few minutes.
In the John C. Garand match Course A, the first stage is 15 shots, single-loaded in 15 minutes. 5 of these shots are used as sighters to make adjustments to your rifle sights before firing the other 10 for your official score. At Clark Rifles, which is not equipped with target pits, the 10 best scoring shots are counted and the 5 worst are marked as sighters. At the Lone Oak Rifle and Pistol Club, one relay shoots while another spots and calls hits, and a third relay works in the pits, allowing sighting shots to be recorded separately as they are made.
Okay, this is a prone, slow fire. You have 15 minutes and 15 shots. Okay. Load 1 round. Ready. Right is ready. Ready on the left. Ready on the right. All ready on the firing line. Target.
the previous video clip, you may have seen a couple shooters using AR-15 rifles. These were participating in a Vietnam-themed match concurrently with the Garand match, using the same targets and rules, but were scored separately. Here is my target from the slow prone stage with a score of 91 and 1x. The X ring counts as 10 points and is used as a tiebreaker when necessary. My first shot was lower than I expected, but the M1 rifle's rear sight makes adjustments easy and I was soon hitting the black. Unfortunately, my spotting scope was not clear enough to show me where in the black I was hitting. Obviously, there is nothing wrong with the rifle, and I would have scored much higher if I'd practiced beforehand. The second stage is rapid prone, 10 shots in 70 seconds, or 80 seconds if there is a bolt action on the line, allowing extra time for the manually operated weapon as opposed to the semi-automatics. The shooter starts in standing, and on the signal the time begins and the shooter moves to prone. The current rule is to start with an empty chamber, meaning bolt-action shooters start with a full magazine and the bolt open, carbine shooters would close their bolt before inserting the magazine, and Garand shooters are instructed to load their 2-shot match clip and let the bolt close over the top of the first cartridge. Once in prone, the shooter works the bolt to chamber the first round.
Then we'll do rapid fire, 10 rounds rapid fire, and you start in standing position and get down into the prone position. Those people shooting Garands, you put your magazine all the way in and let the bolt go over the top of the top round, and then so when you get down in position, then you pull the bolt back and chamber around. Those people shooting bolt guns just leave the bolt back, and then so when you get down in position, you can shut the bolt on and you can start shooting. So you won't have a round in the chamber when you're standing. Play one, you want to come to the line?
Not bad. Slide over the bullet.
We're going to shoot standing to prone rapid. 80 seconds.
Right.
Before you get started, turn around and take a picture of the gun. That's right. All right, your 3-minute preparation period begins now.
Hey, Ed, yeah. When I put these things here in, I can't hear them.
What? I think I should get 90.
Don't push it.
How'd you do, Ed? What did you do? Huh. I can't remember shooting in 84. I think I just shot at 82 once about 4 years ago.
All right, your 3-minute preparation has ended. Does anybody need more time?
You could score each shot, you know.
Everybody stand.
Real nice. Yeah, man, yeah, that's very handy. But there's only 7 targets.
Okay, on the Garands,
Can't hold
you'll load 2 or 5 rounds and let the bolt go over the top of the top round.
They got a 300.
On the bolt gun, just leave the bolt back.
They do, but
The line is ready. Ready on the right, ready on the left, ready on the firing line. Target!
They wanted to survey or something or whatever. Yeah. I really like it. I like it, right? Yeah, the best.
Boys.
Well, they
Bring the rifles off the line.
yeah, but they made
Bring all
it.
the
Yeah, I've actually
Cease fire!
father-in-law.
Cease fire!
Hunting this year and for about the last 4
Make your rifles safe.
finally got a deer this year. You know how that is. Yeah. You know, if you want to get
All right, take all your equipment off the line before you do anything, and then you go down and score your targets. Then relay 2 could bring their stuff
you
up.
just want to get
Walking back, there are people behind us, so I won't go.
All right.
Got some red and some blue.
Let's see if I can find 10 holes.
Here is my target for the rapid prone stage with a score of 81 0x. Again, I obviously would have scored much higher if I had practiced first. My shots being pulled low and right are likely due to an incorrect prone position, what the Appleseed Project calls the natural point of aim, and probably a misadjusted sling. In the longer course B, this is followed by the sitting or kneeling stage, which is otherwise the same as rapid prone. The last stage is slow standing, 10 shots in 10 minutes, again single loaded.
Relay 1 will take their equipment off the line, relay 2 will come and do the same thing, and then go down score, and then relay 1 will come back and do their standing, then relay 2 will come back and do their standing. Your 3-minute prep begins in 2 minutes. This is stage 3, standing slow fire, 10 rounds. Your 3-minute preparation period begins now. Or your 3-minute preparation has ended. Does anybody need more time? Load 1 round. Is the line ready? Ready on the right, ready on the left, ready on the firing line, target! Did okay. I got a 94 and a 93. Anyway, when the kids were younger, I knew it would be a bad night because he go to shoot the youngest one's ass. And then be on the couch and see me there. Yeah, I just knew I was coming. So I didn't even move. I just said I knew it was coming. When we started back, it get a little louder, and then it hit me. So
Yeah. That's my second batch I ever made.
Cease fire! Cease fire! Make all weapons safe!
Here is my target for the slow standing stage with a score of 83 0x. Under match rules, the sling may not be used as a shooting aid during this stage. After so long out of practice, I was satisfied just to have all my shots inside a scoring ring. I hope to improve in upcoming matches and to rebuild my national ranking. My final score was 255 1x, which tied me for 6th place in a field of 13. The next Garand matches will be held at Lone Oak on 11 June, 27 August, and 13 November, and at Clark Rifles on 9 July and 19 November. Loaner rifles will be available. Find a CMP affiliated club near you at the CMP website, odcmp.com.